Hi guys, welcome to another review. Come on inside, I have so much to show you. So we're standing in this office and I love this concept because they have used double height ceilings. So you have about 12-foot ceilings in here and it's fantastic. And what it does is allows you to kind of play with your finishes. And what they've done here is they've gone all dark and it's wood and it's moody. But what I love about it is the detail that they've gone through. So you have all of these dividers going on the wall and it's all done in like a powder coated black metal and it runs throughout the office, which I feel like gives it so much character. And what we did with it, we had plenty of space, so we decided to do an oversized table and I brought in the brass, and you guys know I love my brass, right? So we did the brass desk and it has a shattered glass top, which is really cool. I feel like it gives it a lot of texture. And we just accessorized the wall unit with some accessories. Again, not too busy because there are a lot of shelving going on here, so you don't want to overdo it. I always say, keep it neutral and then have your pops of contrast going through to give it a lot of definition. And we just accessorized the desk a bit, put a nice book on top. I wanted to do a chair that was not so small because we have so much height in the office. I felt like it was important to do a chair that was a little bit more substantial than doing just like a regular office chair. So we decided to do this wing back. And I love this piece because it's not your typical wing back. It's very clean cut, squared edges, and it's very bold looking because as you see when I sit in here, and I'm not really sure, but it's still substantial. It looks good. It feels powerful. You have power working in your office. And the last item in the room is our 5x7 rug. I didn't want to overpower too much by going bigger. So we did a tone on tone. It's beige and it has some gray detailing going through, which is really nice, and plush. So if you didn't have the rug, everything would just be very dark from the wall to the floor. So I feel like the rug kind of breaks it off and it grounds the room. This space is really all open concept between the living room and the dining room. So again, I know we get that a lot, but you have to find a balance between the two rooms and kind of create a flow. So what we did was we kept the living room a little bit lighter, which is, in front of the house. We have these big windows. I mean, whoever moves in here, I'm sure will do window treatments. But what we did was we did this oversized sofa, which I love the texture on this. Again, it's textured fabric. It's not just a solid fabric. So it does give it some definition, even when you're looking from far away. The other beautiful detail on this sofa is the brass legs. And not many sofas come with metal finishes. Don't be shy to bring in metals in your main furniture because I feel like it gives it a lot of character without being too powerful. So this allows you to do more solid pieces in the rest of the room. Like for example, our coffee table. What I did here was I split it up. I used two separate pieces to create a little bit more drama, I would say, than doing a typical rectangle in the middle between the sofa and our love seat here. See, everything is rectangular, so you need some kind of balance in the middle to kind of break it up. So we decided to do two. One is circular and the other one is like an octagon shape. Two separate finishes, which is perfectly fine. I mean, this table has a pearl finish and our ottoman here is fabric with the brass. But when you stand far away and you're looking at it, it has character. It becomes like a conversation piece instead of just doing one solid piece. Then the other thing that we have here is our love seat. Guys, this is one of my favorite pieces and I love to use this everywhere. It's one of those versatile pieces that you can do at the end of like a master bed, or you can do it like this in front of your sofa if you don't want to play matchy-matchy and you want to do something a little bit different. It has the circular arms that kind of go down, and the other beautiful detail is you have the brass plate going across the bottom, which matches obviously our sofa legs and our ottoman that we did as our coffee table. And the final detail of this room is our 8x10 rug, which I absolutely love because it has a white background, but it has some nice tones and textures on it. The tones, it has taupe and gray, and it's textured because it's elevated a little bit. So you have a plush look and feel to it, and that completes the room. Talk about open concept. I mean, there's no dividers, there are no walls. So what do? You just have to choose the most perfect furniture that stands out and is bold. And let me tell you something, this wall back here behind me creates a lot of drama in a dining room. So if you're actually designing your house from scratch, consider having a feature wall like this, because it goes away from all the drywall. I mean, even if you did wallpaper, it should be something bold. They've done like a walnut wood here, and they have all of these brackets, which creates almost like a wine display wall, which is fantastic for a dining room. I think dining rooms need this. So what we did here was we did an 8-seater with our wooden top table. And again, I didn't want to go traditional, so I tried to keep everything a little bit more contemporary and clean lines. So we did our favorite barrel back chairs. Guys, these chairs are phenomenal because you can really use them pretty much in any setting because they're casual because of the fabric, it's linen, which also has a little bit of a dressier character because of the brass details going across. So you have all of your legs and your back done in brass, and I love these chairs. We did our beautiful, beautiful black bowls with the moss on the dining table, and I know you guys love these because I see all of your comments out there asking about these bowls and moss. They actually do create such a powerful statement in any setting, and I love to use them on long tables because we could do a few of them. Now I have a little incentive for you. If you guys really love my bowl arrangement with the moss, which I know that you do, I'm going to ask you guys to like this video, and once we hit 2,000 likes, I am personally going to start selling them. And that is a promise. So let's see how it goes. Here's a little trick on how to create drama and boldness to your powder room. So when I first walked in here, I thought that this was actually stone, but it's not. It's wallpaper. And nobody would know unless they touch it. So I'm going to tell you something. If you want to create drama, do a beautiful wallpaper like this. And you're going to see the impact that this choice of wallpaper has made in this powder room, potentially boring powder room. It's absolutely phenomenal. So what they've done here with the vanity is that they've done a single slab for the vanity, which is a great idea because it looks so seamless and so chic. And they have an undermount sink. We have the brass details in the fixture, beautiful light fixture, and we accessorized with our accessories. This bathroom is really, really catchy. I really like it. I actually like it more now than when I saw it at the consultation. I guess that's a good thing. Another beautiful kitchen added to my list. Guys, this kitchen is so special. I love the finishes that they've done. So starting with the countertop, the island, they've done a honed finish with the stone, and it's really nice because you don't have that sheen to it, which you already get from the hardware in the kitchen. They've done beautiful fluting throughout the kitchen on the hood here, as you see, with the brass detail going through all of the brass hardware, which is beautiful. All of the cabinetry is custom made, and they all have soft close finish, which is definitely a bonus. Then you have your wall, your pantry wall with your built-in oven, your built-in fridge and freezer. Let me just show you this because you guys don't get to really see what's going on here, but look at this. This is perfection. I love it. You also have the fluting going at the top of the kitchen too. So usually you would have like a molding to finish off the kitchen. The molding they've done here just shows how custom this house is because it's all fluting and it's done finished in a brass detail. Then we come on this side and we have our 4-bar stools. This detail here adds so much drama when you're standing on the other side of the house because you see the fluting just behind my bar stools, again with the brass detail. We did a 6-seater in the window here. I feel like this kitchen is really big and they've used the space really well because all you see is cabinetry and this beautiful details in the brass and the big windows. One of the other details I love in this kitchen is they haven't done any division between the kitchen and the family room, the way they've divided the two spaces is in the ceiling. So if you see the ceiling detail, you'll see that you have a drop down in the kitchen with the rope lighting going through, but then you have the waffle ceiling here in the family room, which I think is really nice because it kind of defines the two spaces. You know, this is your limit, this is what you have for your kitchen, and this is where your family room starts. So our family room is again open concept, and we decided to do a sofa love because it is a family room. We do have substantial amount of space. We did our linen fabric sofas here because they're light and airy, but they're substantial in size. And we did an accent chair in the window here. So what I wanted to do was, as you can see, they have the white oak wall unit and they have single slab granite for the fireplace. So it's all very dark and moody. And I felt like if I bring in my whites, my grays, bring in some black, and then some caramelly tones, like some of the walnut tones that we did here to accessorize. This worked out really well because the gray goes well with the fireplace. Our rug has the striped gray and beige tone going. Our sofas are both in the linen beige, and then all of our pillows are done in the grays, the whites, the blacks, and our accessories. Let me just show you how important this is, guys. So if you want to create a little bit of warmth, you go into like the caramelly tones and the woods, and this really warms up the space. So what I did was I unified my accessory with the wall unit, and you'll see how well these two play together because you don't have another finish. You're kind of flowing through with the finishes that are already in the room. We have a lot of accessories going here, a lot of details, but again, we didn't want to do too many colors, so we kept with the mood of the room. The blacks, the whites, the golds. We brought in some greens because we do have greenery going on in the kitchen too, so that pulls in the colors and the tones from your kitchen. And again, on this side, we have the darker bronze, we have the whites, we have the golds. So I feel like this room has a lot of flow. Welcome to this luxury bedroom. Any bedroom that has two doors for me feels automatically luxury. So what do we have here? We have a beautiful feature wall done in the paneling, and again they've gone with the black powder coated finish going through, so it creates a lot of drama with the headboard. That allowed us to just kind of set up a bed, and we don't need a headboard because we already have it in the feature wall. So instead of doing wooden nightstands, we decided to keep it a little bit light because I didn't want to play off what's happening already on the feature wall or play against it. So we kept it simple with the chrome tables on the sides, and we added some table lamps because obviously no bedroom would be complete without having table lamps. And we have a beautiful sitting area here. I mean, this room is really spacious. So we decided to do a sofa in the window, nice decorative pillows, beautiful flower arrangement. Again, just give it a little bit of pop of color. We added some artwork. We added bench at the end of our bed, and we have an 8x10 rug. So this bedroom is nice and cozy, and I feel like we filled up all the spaces. One of the things that I love to do on vanities is to make it full, to make it look very spa-like. So I like to add towels and accessories. So if I have the space for it, I put in arrangements like this. If I don't have the space for it, I'll find like smaller arrangements. Sometimes clients have like vessel sinks and you can't really do much with them. And all you can really do is just roll up some towels and add. But I feel like it makes all the difference in the styling process. So it's important to create a mood. And yes, a principal ensuite is one of those spaces that you do want to create that, you know, luxury spa feel. So you have to add good accessories. And for this side, they have a vanity. So we decided to add our chair here to create a vibe, to create ideas of what this can be used for. And we have flower arrangements, some accessories. They have a custom mirror here and a huge stand-up shower. My gosh. So they've done a corner shower, which is fine. I mean, I feel like this would have been a little bit too small if they cut just across, making it rectangular, but it's kind of like a half honeycomb shape. and they have the quartz on the walls, they have the mosaics on the floor, and it's all really continuous and nice. One of the creative things they did. This shelving here is fantastic because, as you all know, we don't like to leave our shampoos and our supplies on the floor. So this creates a little bit of a storage space in the shower, which we don't see too often in homes, but I feel like it's really practical and it's a good idea to do that. Thanks for joining us on another home tour. Don't forget, guys, our mission is to hit 2,000 and I'm gonna start selling those bowls. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't already, check us out on Instagram @StyleWithSanaz. We'll see you next time.